be a friend. I'm really pleased to welcome Graeme down here tonight. He has come up especially from Dunedin. You all know he's the head of the School of Music at the University in Otago and a founding member of the Lanes, and I'm really pleased he's come up here tonight. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope I see a few of you during the next few weeks back here on a Thursday night. Thank you so much. Frank.
Cool. Good evening, everybody. It's lovely to be here. I haven't written a speech. I don't really tend to write these things. I just tend to talk off the top of my head, more or less. And No Read, No Write is the title of the talk. And I believe that's true, and I'll talk you through some of that. And what I do, I think I'm a poet, I'm a composer, and I'm an educator. I teach young songwriters how to write songs more than anything else. I do other things as well, but that's what I largely do. And yeah, this year's been completely different from any other year, as I think I was quoted in the Dominion in an article a couple of days ago, but that's what I've been telling my students this year. If you're asked by a 17-year-old, what are you going to do about it? And seriously, I have been doing that, because Lord's standard of songwriting is quite remarkable, especially for someone so young. But also the fact that I can kind of lord it over my students that apparently, according to my research, she had read 1,000 books by the age of 12. And that's possibly why she's good. Nothing, no speaker is Adam. You do not bring any kind of artwork into the world just spontaneously with no background. And as in my role as a songwriter, we have to learn to read. And actually for songwriters, we have to learn to read twice. We have to learn to read literature, even if it's other songwriters, but possibly more than that. It's a very big issue. Some of the lyrics I'll be sharing tonight are as a double album that I'm working on at the moment, which should hopefully be out early next year, which will be the Lane's 10th studio album. That's quite a feat, actually. Not so much to be able to write an album. So many bands will write one album, two albums, figure out, in a way they kind of like run out of things to say, and that's it, it's over. But the reading side of it is not only just to make yourself literate and learn how to scan and rhyme and all the rest of the technicalities that you need as a sort of poet slash lyricist, but it's also to keep your mind primed for new ideas, new ways of looking at the world, new insights, new problems, new difficulties. And so I read as much as I can. I mean, I'm HOD in the music department, or the Department of Music and Theatre Studies actually. So I'm an admin hog most of the time, unfortunately. But my modus operandi is I write poems all year, because I can do that in little scraps of time. I can get a draft up and read it through and find a line that annoys me, tweak it. Say it was draft 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then in January, when I'm on my summer holidays, I sit down with the poems that I've written in my house, I set them to music. Okay, so we need to know music and we need to know literature. And by know, it's a deeper knowing than most. There's a difference between knowing a piece of music and being familiar with it. We can be familiar with a piece of music, oh yeah, that's so-and-so, I recognise it. We have to know the music. So take Lord as an example. I only know one of her songs. I'm familiar with all of her songs on her album, and it's very good. I only know Royals, because it's the only one I've got at the moment to sit down and transcribe the melody and look at how she did it. And that's what we do. We learn from other people by that sort of activity. And it's really easy to explain. I've never seen her take very open of Royals. Okay? What can we say about that? There's a whole bunch of information that comes from that. One is a kind of ducka-ducka rhythm that she announces right at the beginning. It's incredibly brave. This is all sung with nothing, no harmony. It's more or less a cappella with the beat behind it. Very brave thing to do for a pop song. when I was first interviewed about Lord, I said she's a little bit punk actually, even though there's a lot of pop thrown in there, which seems to raise eyebrows with various people, but no, it's in those first 4 or 5 notes. Just simply the word never. When you sing it at that pace, it's N-E-V-A. It's not never. The Queen would sing it hard. Never. Sing. Never. Short and long. That's the way that it goes. That's the way that we say it. Okay? This is the science of word setting that we have to deal with as songwriters. It's how many milliseconds do we need for each syllable and how long the note we're going to assign to each syllable. Okay? But she says that I've never. And that's what punk generally tends to do. It violates the language. It vandalises it a little bit. It's not proper. Okay? And then when you go through the song, that little ducka-ducka idea, you count 1, 2, 3, ducka-ducka-da. It's on beat 4. 1, 2, 3. I never seen you down. Okay? And the next time you get to hear that motive, ding dun 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 dugga dugga dun 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 dugga dugga dun dun. It's on beat 3. And the next time you hear never rise 3, 4 dugga 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 dun. It's on beat 1. That's really smart composing, and that's stuff that I've seen Baccarat use and various other really sophisticated melodic writers doing that sort of thing. They'll often do it with a pitch profile and shift it around sneakily in different parts of the bar. You see, when it gets to a point in the second verse, my friends and I have cracked the code. Right? Now that would be utter hollow rhetoric if it wasn't for the sheer intelligence of the music of the first verse and the way that it's constructed and this witty shifting of this little figure around. She sounds so smart that when she says that, I believe her, and that's what we do with the song. You hope to be believed. So, you know, it's a really great time. And it's a sea change for my students. I've been really kind of hard on them the last couple of years, actually, especially the senior ones, after saying, you know, you've had your ass kicked by a 17-year-old, what are you going to do about it? And I've said, you know, why is she so good? Well, her lyrics are very good, they're very well crafted. So, here's what I'm doing. You're going to draft lyrics for the whole of the first semester, and you're not allowed near a piano or a guitar until the lyric is perfect. And they've been doing that, and it's been really hard for them. And then when they finally get one that's really well drafted, it takes them half an hour to set it to music, and staggering results. And they know it, and they know they have to do their work because Lord is there and it's a bar way up there, and that's who you're being compared to at the moment. So it's a fantastic time, and it's a whole new generation of hard work. Songwriting is very hard work. Very, very hard work. I mean, I work in a university and everything's on a point system. Everything's, you know, it's 180 points. It's supposed to take students 180 hours worth of work to come to lectures and do their assignments and da-da-da-da-da. Well, yeah, okay, fine. Really, in the real world, you have to kind of like dedicate your entire life to songwriting, really, as best as you can, you know, through what you read, what music you study, listen to and understand. So that you've got as many tools in your toolkit so that you can respond to as many different types of texts. So I'll start with one. I'll put them all in. I thought it was a bit of Lord, but didn't quite come out that way. Excuse me, I'll use the glasses. I need them, and then I don't need them, and then I need them. Okay, let's start with this one. This is a song called The Need to Swing. So I'll read it as a poem. I mean, I've been invited here as a literary character, I guess. And I like to think, you know, I always print my lyrics on on record cover or CD booklet, going back to vinyl now, so it'll be inside the gatefold of this. So I'll read this as a poem. For those of you that may be familiar with Dunedin, you spent some time in some Dunedin nights. Okay, so this lyric is written from the perspective, imagine you're about 10 metres north of the Dundas Corner area, looking south down a one-way street with the north ground on the other side of the road. Okay, which way should be the island cover. Okay, so it reads, the familiar wasted phallus on a cubic bed of ice, 10 foot tall and faded now, and no one heeds it twice. The neon green invites you in, should you so decide. There's a mild-mannered couple there, plying legal highs. Art down, she said, oh fuck. You might have stayed too long. Take your disconnection and your constant weary bones. Lock yourself in solitude, write yourself a song. Young men with time not ticking yet, freedom in their eyes, play scoreless games of forceback under blood-red autumn skies, running up and down the grass, working up a sweat, making good with fading white and the accumulating debt. Down, as she said, oh fuck. The future's bright for them, even if it is, I doubt you'd want your time again. Try to separate yourself and the poison from the pen. Young women in their stockings black, backpacks full of books, oblivious they're passing through their few good years of looks. This one doesn't break her stride or even turn her head. She's off to burn the midnight oil before turning into bed. Down, she said, oh fuck, once the autumn made you gay, you might as well enjoy it still. No one has to pay. Roll yourself a cigarette. Winter isn't far away. But this is a poem. I'm in a very interesting point because it's getting rather problematic. I mean, these songs, there's about 60 of them over 5 albums that I will have produced when this one comes out since 2007, which is a lot of songs. And when we come to do a live show, of course, people come along and expect to hear some of the old ones as well. So now I'm writing songs that I'll probably never play live because you never fit them in the set list. We're going to maybe out of those 60 songs, we've probably only played about 8 of them live because we just can't fit them in. So maybe it's a time, I don't know, to go to Victoria Priests and see if they want to do a complete run down lyrics. I don't know. But maybe that, it's quite nice that they have a second life as poems, I suppose. Now, if we look at this, we look at what the poem has, and I'll try and talk you through what I have to do as a songwriter when it comes to, or how we view poems and what sort of opportunities we look at. First of all, the gaze. Everything in the verse is all outward. It's all looking at the surroundings, the dairy with the Coke bottle on the side, the familiar wasted phallus, Coke bottle, 10 foot tall and faded. And then it shifts rather abruptly to an internal castigation, basically, for being maudlin. And that's the basic thing that has to be attached. The second verse probably, we have a list of things. Running up and down the grass, working up a sweat, making good and fading light. These things are all quite natural and quite innocent, not particularly heavy, because that's what young men do on the North Ground. They play forceback on the blood red autumn skies. But the fourth one on the list, making good the fading light and the accumulating debt, and that's kind of heavy. Now, how do we do this? See, we can look at this and we go, oh, we can respond, I can put some new music there, I can do something to underscore that. And sometimes, if you want to be ironic, you don't. Okay, so what we need a lot of tools in our kit there. We need to know, a lot of keys, a lot of chords. We need to know possibly how to change from one key to another key. But more than anything else, we have to know when it's a good idea to change a key and when it's not a good idea to change a key. And hopefully come with a good result.